I actually think it's spilling. Ah! But look at this. Double cheeseburgers with tomato ketchup and American mustard. Go on, Chris. Go on. So I'm gonna get wet feet. Oh, yep. Oh, I got a boot full. Ah. Oh, no. Welcome back, everybody, to another camping with Tony and Bruno in the back there. We're heading off for a wild camp. We're in Buddy, my little camper van. I'm thrashing the hell out of it right now just to keep up with speed. We're gonna get there at dark. We're gonna camp by the stream. It's my first wild camp for over 2 months. This is my first time out camping since I got back from my round the world trip and the Canada videos. I needed to get out, go somewhere relaxing, soothing, somewhere familiar. Stream, I love the stream. It's probably my most favorite spot, and I know that Bruno will get into that as well, and he needs somewhere reliable and familiar. So what we're going to do is we're going to get there. It'll be, as I said, it'll be dark. Then we're going to have dinner, pack for the next morning. I've got everything here, backpack, everything. And then we'll head off in the morning. It's meant to rain, it's meant to be cold, miserable, grim conditions. But tonight is beautiful. Sun's going down in about half an hour, 40 minutes. And I've still got over 2 hours to go. All right, everyone, bring you back when we're parking up. We're here. Finally. That was a hard drive. Okay, I've got a lot to do. I've got to get the lights on. I've got to go outside, get it all set up. Hey, Bruno. I don't know if you can see him behind me here. Bruno. And then I'll bring you all back inside the van with the heating on, get the heating on, get some dinner going. Got to get Bruno his dinner. All sorts of things. So I'm going to get all that done and I'll bring you back. All right. We are all set up. Bruno is sweetly waiting for his dinner. You want your dinner? So, hang on. Back on your bed. On your bed. There's a small space in here. Come on, up on your bed. Right, so I've got all the blinds down. The only thing I don't have is a curtain at the front. So anyone can see in through the windscreen, which could be a bit spooky. All my bedding, spare clothes, bedding for the tent tomorrow. I've got my Starlink on the roof, and that's plugged in to my EcoFlow battery bank. I've got the heating on, which is giving off. I've only got it on low. Got the hot water switched on, and I've got the freezer running as well, because I've got all my food for tonight and camping tomorrow. Bottle of wine up here. Got my beers. In case you've never seen it, that's the bathroom. It's a shower, hot and cold shower, and toilet. And it looks like I've had a breakage already here. The pipe has come out. Ugh. That was a rough road, I have to say. Very rough road. So yeah, I think it's time to get some dinner on. We've got to get Bruno's dinner, which is up here. This is Bruno's dinner. So we'll get Bruno's dinner on. You want your dinner? And take it from there. And then bring you back for me putting my dinner on. I mean, it's a bit early. It's 7 o'clock. So he can have his. I might just sit and have a beer. So let's get his sorted and then let's get a beer. Right. This is very concentrated food. All right, come around then, Bruno. Oh, usually I make him wait a bit, but not tonight. He's been such a good boy. And this is his bed. This is where he's going to sleep tonight. And I'll be sleeping up there. This is the new sort of faux leather. They've done a fantastic job. Looks absolutely beautiful. There's my pack ready for tomorrow. Yeah, But yeah, they've done a great job, I have to say. Wait, let's see if I can increase the brightness on this thing. There. So I didn't do the squab bit, didn't see the need, but the rest of it, absolutely awesome. Yeah, and I've got my Starlink running. Everything's good. All right. Oh, that's bright. Hold on. I'll get there. All right, everyone. I'm going to chill, have a beer, and yeah, beer first. Oh yeah. Let's have a milk stout by Cassell's. So this fridge can go from what they call shore power, battery power when the engine's running, and gas, which is what it's on now, and I've got it on medium. Just because I've got some frozen stuff in there. And my heater is on quite low, but I might turn that up just a little bit. It is cold outside. There. And then there's all my settings and hot water, which is on, but I'm going to turn that off. Beer time. Oh yes, that's better. You hear him eating his food. Nightmare. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Oh, that is so good. Oh, I'm glugging it. Oh, okay. I need to chill. It was quite a stressful drive, to be honest. Buddy is not the fastest thing in the world. In fact, pretty slow. A bit of a struggle. Hello, Bruno. Oh, I've got to move your food, haven't I? Because it's on there. And move your bed out a bit so you can fit. There you go. Yeah, quite stressful. Just because you're revving the hell out of it the whole time. Let me bring you over here. How's that? Is that better? It's a bit dark, and I'm on the Osmo Action. I haven't got my main camera set up. I'm saving that for camp. So yeah, a bit stressful, but it was okay. Got here in the end. Just over, I think it was 2.5 hours. So I definitely needed this. Got mac and cheese for dinner. I am actually quite hungry. But I'll have it soon. Oh, it's 7:30. Okay. So actually maybe I will put it on. All I've got to do is heat it up. Hello. Come around here. Come on then. Bruno wants to come up. This is just what he's used to. Cuddling. Constantly. At home, he's just... We didn't want to let him on the furniture, but you just can't tell him off. That face, he's such a softie. Did you? And he's just saying thank you for his dinner. Did you like your dinner? Is that what you're saying? You had a nice dinner. He's going to have a great time. He's already been out and had pee-pees and stuff. And he knows exactly where we are because he knows this spot very well. So he just doesn't know whether we're going to the tops, whether we're going to the tops or whether we're going to Mole Stream. But we are actually going to the stream. It's a stream camp. My body's not up to doing... so demanding. My body is not up to doing a tops trip right now. He's not going to be happy the fact that he's got to sleep down here. He can't fit up there. He can't get up there. Because I haven't got a ladder for it or anything. Okay. All right, everyone. I'm going to get dinner on. There's not much to really see. I've just got to heat up some mac and cheese that's already been made. I got it in the shop. And I'll bring you back for that. For some dinner. And then maybe a cigar. I've got a cigar. I've got a couple of cigars with me. So we could go and have a cigar. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Bring you back. All right. Let's get dinner on. So I've got some very basic macaroni and cheese. Now it's already in a foil thing, but for oven baking. But what I'm going to do is take a whole load of it and chuck it in a pan and just warm it up in there because I haven't got an oven. So let's get that sorted. So you're not really missing much with me cooking this. Oh, that smells good. Now I think what I'll do is, so it's pre-made, obviously it's pre-cooked. So I think I'll just do half of it because there's a lot here. This is for a family of 4, I think. Yeah, that's already cooked. Actually, I might have to do more than half because I am starving. No. Half is good. I can always easily cook more if I have to. Now, if you can hear a fan, it's because I've got a fan on in the background, the roof fan, ceiling fan. Okay, cool. And then that actually kind of seals up again. Oh no. Oh no, I'm making such a mess. Oh no. Right, I'm going to chuck that back in the fridge. Okay. There's a little bit of mac and cheese on the floor there now. The advantage of having hot water. Instant hot water as well. Oh, that's good. Good and hot. So what I'm going to do is, with this fan, I'm going to upgrade the electronics because they're not very good. They're old school. Let me bring you up here. Very old school. There you go. How's that? Oh, look, this is not my normal environment, so don't have a go at me for the crap camera footage. Yeah, so the electronics are naff in here. Basically, this is a 1997 camper van from Japan, and it obviously wasn't, none of the stuff that you can get now was available then. I am going to stick with, let's do that on low. I am going to stick with the gas cooker. Someone said get induction when I get all the systems upgraded. I don't want induction. The reason is it's such a battery drain. Whereas with gas, it's so easy, it's so quick. I've got a gas bottle here. And the gas already, I've got to have the gas anyway because it does the hot water and it does the heating. So why not? Now look, if I move you here, then I can actually talk to you better. So yeah, let's get rid of that. But as you can, I don't know if you just heard the sound there, the battery is really old school and the setup is old school. So the power drain is quite high when you're using things. Okay. I tell you, I love this little van. It was dirt cheap. You'll have to go back and, if you're interested, to watch when I picked it up and I go over how much it cost and everything. And I can't remember how much I paid for it now, but it wasn't much. It's in pristine condition, really, considering it's from 1997, what I would call vintage. But look at it. It's got so much space and so much character. Look at it. Oh, look, I've got my little pantry area here. Nice and forks and everything else. Another big cupboard in here that's got loads and loads of stuff in. This funky little table that I do filming on, or you can put drinks on and stuff like that. And then his whole bed, this whole thing that he's on, slides out there to give him, thank you for my kiss, to give him more room, you see? So he's got a full-size bed there now. It doesn't tip up. No, you stay on your bed. You stay on your bed. Yeah, so it works well. This is the fan that you can hear. I'm not sure I do need it on, but yeah, it's all good. And look at my little setup over there. Now, usually I have this light on. You can hear the fan gets lower because it's the power draw. Right, Okay, bring you back when my mac and cheese is done. Right, my dinner is ready. So, let me just scoop it into a bowl. Oh yeah. Oh, this smells fantastic. Okay, I think... Yum. With that, I think we're going to have a glass of wine. Wine glasses. I've got a whiskey glass, that'll have to do. And we're having a tomato... I don't even know, I don't think that will show up. Tomato syrup. It's a 2022. Tomato is considered probably the best wine in New Zealand. T-E-T-mata. M-A-T-A. Cheers, everybody. Needs to breathe. Okay. So we got mac and cheese. And I think it had paprika on the top of it as well. Again, this is just store-bought, pre-made, but very easy. Not bad. Not bad at all. Maybe some pepper. I've got pepper. I'll put some on. All right, everyone. I'm going to chow this down. Bring it back for a hot chocolate and maybe a cigar. Ah, that dinner was epic, I have to say. The wine is lovely. It's all good. He's actually been snoring. I don't know if you can see him. Oh, you can now. He's been having a really good sleep. Very tired. Alright everyone, it's late now. I can't do cigar time tonight. I'm going to be doing it tomorrow night at Wild Camp. This wasn't really meant to feature much, me being in this thing. Oops. It's thirsty. He's such a loud drinker. So I'll bring you back in the morning. Grab a coffee. I don't usually do breakfast, but we'll see. Work out what time to head up the stream. Got a lot to do tomorrow. Set up camp. Find firewood. Because it's going to be cold. Have a fire. Cook on the fire. Got a great dinner planned. Should be good. So, bring you back in the morning. I'm going to have the last of this wine and then hit the sack. You don't need to see me go to bed here. It's a normal bed. Hello, Bruno. Bruno can come and say goodnight to everybody. Come and say goodnight, Bruno. Night, night, everybody. And we'll see you. Hello. See you guys in the morning. Thank you for my kisses. 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 All right, everybody. See you in the morning. Night, night. Right, it's morning. I've had a coffee, well, a couple of coffees. Had some breakfast. We had a great sleep. Bruno's had his breakfast. I stayed longer than I should have done in the van just because it was raining outside. And I thought, well, I'm not going to walk in that, so I'll wait. And sure enough, I waited and it stopped raining. Because I don't want to walk over. It's only, half an hour to site. But I didn't feel like walking in the rain. So that's the view outside. Definitely where they're coming in. But it's all good. So, bring you back on the riverbed. Oh, and by the way, that's my pack. And it weighs about 25 kilos. I've got everything in it. I'm going for it. Let's hope my back holds out. It's so big it won't even fit out the door. So I've got to work out how to get this outside. But I'll bring you back when I've done it. All right, it's all on. It's heavy. Let's get cranking. There's Buddy. Did a fantastic job. So comfy. What a weapon. Right, come on Bruno, let's go. He's full of beans. He knows where we're going. I'm glad I'm not going up the tops. But then if I was, I wouldn't be taking all of this. This is an exceptionally heavy pack. But I've just got so many goodies, so much junk that I'm trying out. Heavy, heavy, heavy stuff. And I just thought, bring it all. Okay, let's go. Where are you going? Come on. Cross. Hey Bruno, loving life. It's good that the river, the stream is right down. Usually it's gushing. Go on then. Whew, okay. Here's camp. Alright, let's get set up. Right, we're at camp. It's just starting to rain, so we've got to get camp set up. So let's get Bruno his treat first. Here's your treat, Bruno. Okay, let's see if he can do a sit pretty. Sit pretty. Come on, you can do it. Good boy, brilliant one. He's getting so good at those now. Right, we've got a 4 by 3 meter tarp. And I've got a peculiar tent with me, which some of you will have seen before. I've got to work out where to put the tent. Probably have to pack it in here. But let's get the tarp set up first. As usual, I'm going to tie it off here. But this time I think I'm going to bring it forward more and secure it to this other tree. I just want a bit more room under there. So tarp first. And I've got my special guy lines. So again, this is just different. This is just for the tarp only, but I put these massive clip locks on. I can't remember what they're called. I don't know what they're called, but they're pretty cool. Cam locks or something. So I need to just secure them to the tree and then secure the tarp to that. Okay, and then that goes off against the center of the tarp. This is a Flames Creed 4 by 3 meter tarp. Oh, actually, This might not be 4x3. Oh, it is, yeah, okay, good. I was worried for a second that I brought the wrong tarp. All right, so just clip that to one end. Sorry, Bruno. Can you see him under the tarp? Doesn't care though. Okay, so I'm going to want that to about here. All right, let's do the same with the other one at the other end. So usually I use this tree here, but I'm tempted to bring it forward a bit, tie it to this one. Depends where I'm going to have that fire. Yeah, I'm going to try it to this one. It's never that windy in this spot, so it doesn't really matter that much. You know what? It is the wrong tarp. So I think I've bought a 3x3 meter. Oh well, it happens. All right, I mean, that's not actually a big deal at all. So I need it more this way. So I'll just loosen this end off a bit. And then bring it this way. And that's it. Beautiful. Okay. Now we peg out, well, I need to work out what I want to do now in terms of how the tent's going to sit. I think I need a pole at the front, like this, a pole here, nice and high. So I've got to go and find a pole. I did have one, but I think I burnt it. All right, I'm going to go and find one and cut it down. So I'll bring you back when I found the pole. So if I set this up in the middle, like there, that should work just there. It's quite heavy though. Don't know, might be too heavy. Oh, we'll see how it goes. I could always double stake it or double guy it if it comes to it. It's so big I might have to. Okay, and peg this out as far away as possible. Actually, that's nice and taut. Gives me tons of room inside. It should all pull off the back. And then what I might do is just have this draped over the back of the tent. If I put the tent directly behind me, that might work. So maybe I'll set the tent up first and then see what we've got to play with. So let's get the tent out. So the tent is freestanding. This is the Samaya 2.5. I tested this on a mountain. Very strong, very light. Made of Dyneema. Super light. Now I can't remember if it's got colour coding on there because I've got this pre-bent pole here. So there's a bend in it, so this probably goes over the top. So this is a two-man tent. Find out, Bruno. What's you got there? Find out. Two-man tent. Quite big, very strong. Right, now I need to remember how you do this. So, oh, it's numbered. Okay, we've got 2 is here. 1 is here, and that's orange. So the black bit goes in first. Okay, it comes with the teeny tiniest little pegs you can imagine. Look at these little things. They're crazy. So first of all, let's just see if this covers. It does, but water's still going to come in. I'm going to go forward a bit. Maybe there. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. So let's guy that in. Okay, we're good. So the rain cover on top also vents to breathe. So all the venting is under there as well. Okay, let's finish up. Let's do the back and then we'll finish the front. Yeah, perfect. And then the last one on the other side. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. I've got loads of room in here. Got my door here, that's covered. I've got room to sit out. I can have a fire here or even there, a small fire. Awesome. But let's get the front done. So as long as that doesn't pool, I've got a whole bunch of holes here. Wow, I have. This must be from a fire before. Yeah, I've got some burn marks here. I'll have to patch that up. And I've got patch kit with me. So how does that feel, sitting here? Actually, that feels really good. It just feels good. It just seems right. Okay, let's get that side pegged out as well. Oh yes. It's a Bruno. It's a palace. An absolute palace. As long as it keeps me dry. All right, we're good. That's it. Nothing else to do on that front. All right, I'm going to unpack everything. I've got so much gear. I'll run you through it at some point, but I've just got to get everything out of the pack, into the tent, get my chair set up, my table set up. Then I've got to go and get some firewood. It's going to get really cold tonight. And I'm cooking on the fire, so I need plenty of firewood. I've got to build a fire up. I will probably have the fire, have it right in front of me here. All right, let's get everything out of the pack. Heavy pack, Bruno, heavy pack. He can smell food. Nightmare. Oh, I do need to secure that. Okay, what I might do is use one of my pegs, which are stronger, metal, and bang it in with the back of my axe. Because I think these plastic ones will break. But it's the only way to tighten this one up, I think. There you go. Okay, that's better. I could even now tighten that one as well. Right, that's much better. Okay. All right, now this door does have mosquito mesh. I won't use it right now. All right, that's all cinched up. Loads of room inside. Massive. And they come with a repair kit. Dyneema patches, everything. Pretty cool. Zip, even replacement for the zip, everything. All right, let's unpack. Food. Cooking equipment. Clothes. New sleeping bag. This is the Big Agnes Lost Ranger. I don't know if you can hear me, I hope you can. The Lost Ranger, this is a -18 centigrade, 0 Fahrenheit bag. Complete overkill. This is the Thermarest Neo Air NXT. And I think I've forgotten my pad pump, which means I'm gonna have to blow it up by hand. What can I say? I'm forgetful. Pillow. I've got my puffer jacket, base layer, Bruno's bedding and blanket, waterproofs, beanie, chair, table, grill Bruno's dog towel. Gotta get some water bottle. I've got another water bottle somewhere. Toilet roll, always essential. Got a lantern. Got more food. More treats. Got cigars. I've got beers. Breakfast. Drinks. You name it, I've got it. Got Bruno's bowl. I've got his food, and I've got a thermosol, which I'll light now. Okay, that'll keep the midges away. That's pretty much everything. Right, now this tent is so massive, I can just keep my bag in here. I've also got my Garmin InReach Mini that I need to go and set up in a tree. Right, I'm gonna get my chair set up, table, everything, and bring you back. Oh, that is heaven. Hello, Bruno. Okay, I think we need to get firewood. Bruno, chat, you almost took my head off. But one thing I wanted to show everyone is I brought the Trangia with me. We are going old school. Got my fuel. My fire lighting kit. And my burner. Okay, what I need to do is get a bit more settled, and then I'll bring you all back. Okay, so actually I need to get some firewood because the temperature is dropping fast, and also I need to cook some lunch. So we need to go and scavenge, go and find some dead standing stuff and bring it back. I've got a couple of pieces here that I left from last time, but they're not very big. I want to find something a bit bigger, bring it back here. So let's go and see what we can find. There's a load of big stuff down there, so we'll go and check it out. Come on, Bruno. Let's go and find some firewood. And it's starting to rain. It's just drizzling right now. Oh look at camp. Looks good. That color tent is growing on me. I usually have green or red, but this is actually growing on me. All very taut. Usually I would have a 4x3 tarp, but 3x3 is actually perfect. These are the two pieces that I stacked up here last time, which would be great, but they won't last very long. It looks like there's another dead, oh no, that one's living. No, so I'm looking for dead standing. Nothing too big, because then it would be such a pain to chop up. See, that kind of stuff that's lying there has just been soaked. So it's probably not very good wood. Good wood. Now there's one that's fallen over there. Looks like it's just snapped. That looks very recent though. Oh, in fact, it's still got green on it, so that's no use. Green leaves. This has only just happened. We did have a big storm here, but look, it's still got green on. That's no use. So I want something completely dead, brown leaves or no leaves at all. Right, let's go and have a look for one. Ah, this is perfect. This tree here is dead. No leaves on it at all. It's a great size. It's going to be heavy. Yeah, it's dead. There's powder coming out of it. Right, Bruno, mind out. I'm going to saw this down. And you can see there's no leaves on the end. Okay, let's chop it down. Nice! That is great wood. Perfect! Woohoo! Great success. Okay, I'm going to cut this in half, take it back to camp. Okay, that's a good start. I might need a few more like that. So I'll bring you all back at camp. I found another one. Woo! So that's gone now. So we've got that one, those two, so we should be good. All right. Just got to carry it all back. That one over there might be okay as well, because it looks like it's freshly fallen. So I've got plenty of firewood. That's it. I'll take it all back now. Oh. Ah. Fire hits you 3 times. Finding the wood, chopping up the wood, lighting the wood. Alright, I'll go and get one more piece and then we're good. Alright, let's chop these up. Or cut them up, I should say. There's some good pieces here. Now, I'd rather not get soaking wet knees, so I might kneel on my grill bag. Oh, this is going to take ages. One down, 20 to go, 30 to go. So I'll bring you back when I'm finished. Oh, I'm sweating now. Right, big pile of wood. I was thinking I might split it, but oh, I don't know. I can be bothered. I think if I just get the fire cranking enough, I won't need to. Okay, So what I need to do is, I need to work out where to put the fire. And I might put it right here by the pole, just out from the top. So I need to move the stones from there, put it here, aim this way. I can sit back here, relax in the dry, and that'll give off loads of heat. So let's build the fire pit now. All right, what have we got here? Oh, big stone. Okay. Mind out, Bruno. Mind out. Okay, so what I want to do is, if I use that as the key back stone, like that, and have my fire here on the grass, that should be good. And I need to make it big enough that my grill will fit in there as well. Great success! Fire pit. I need some water, and I need to wash my hands. So let's go and do that. Whew. So as the tarp gets wet and the guys get wet, it sort of loosens a bit, gets a bit floppy. Like that. So I just need to go around and tighten it up. That's better. Floppy isn't good, stiff is good, she said. So we'll get the fire done, get some warmth. It's a shame these massive rocks are here, but I don't think they're going to shift. No. But my chair will fit right over them anyway. Oh, that works. Right, I need to get the kindling on, and I need to stack up my firewood somewhere. Without it getting soaking wet. Okay, that's good. And I'll adjust it in a bit, but that's a good pile of wood. Right, I need to snap up all these sticks without Bruno taking them. Make a massive base of kindling. Doesn't matter how much you've got, always put more on. So the fire is actually under the rain. You get asked this a lot, how come it doesn't go out? Well, it gets to a point where it gets so hot that the water, any amount of rain, even heavy rain, will just vaporize before it even gets to the fire. Okay, we're looking good. So I'll get some of my thinner pieces on top there as well. Nice and dry ones. All right. And this should go up. Now we're expecting heavy rain, so I don't want this to get soaked. I guess it doesn't matter that much because it's dry anyway. Right, fire kit. All right, let's get this bad boy lit. There's a little bush robin. If you're wondering what Bruno's looking at, there's a bush robin on the ground behind you, digging in the soil where Bruno's been digging, and he's looking for worms. No. Sit. Sit. He's allowed to look, obviously, but not chase the birds, ever. And if he does, he gets punished. All right. 2 fire lighters. Let the smoke begin. Now I'm hoping, because I put that wall there, the smoke won't come to me. And I'm hoping the smoke won't last long. Let's see if I've got the touch. In the meantime, we need to set up lunch. Now, I'm not going to be able to cook anything on this fire for quite some time because flames are no good. Oh, man. I might have to build that back wall up a little bit higher. Put just one more stone on the top without knocking the whole thing over. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, that will hold. Oh, smoke. Ah. How many messages am I going to get about smoke follows beauty? Oh well. It is what it is. As soon as this thing gets cranking, I won't have this problem. We'll get there. I just hope that was enough kindling and that it's all dry enough. I'll probably end up putting more holes in my tarp. Actually, the smoke is staying away. Okay. Whether that last stone did the job, I don't know. That might have been it. That might have been it. The vacuum is there, not me. Hello. Okay. What's it doing? Oh, it's going to collapse. I think we should be okay. I think it'll take. I could put one more firelighter in there just to be safe. And then I'll have enough for morning. I really need a poking stick. Hang on. All right, one more firelighter and we should be good there. So you can see how quickly the wood supply goes down. Ah, smoke. There's nothing worse at camp than smoke. Nothing. Come on, burn off. Oh, here we go. We are cranking now. Feel a lot of heat coming off this thing. So yeah, what I was saying was earlier, I can't cook on the fire for quite some time because you don't cook over flames. You cook over coals. So I've got my trangia with me, and what I'm going to do is just cook up some lunch. Lunch is really simple. I'm going to have crumpets with butter. They're going to be epic, I'm telling you, epic. Oh, the smoke. You know what it is? It's the moss, I think, that's on the wood. And the wind is sort of swirling a bit. So it's coming straight at me. Nightmare. I just need that to do its thing, burn through. Okay, trangia. I don't know the last time I used the trangia. Can't for the life of me remember. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments. But I'm sure it was a long time ago. So I bought the large one with me. And the pan that goes with it in there. Okay. So for those that don't know, the trangia is an alcohol stove. So I use methylated spirits, mixed with a tiny bit of water, just to stop the sooting that can be a nightmare. So what happens is it gets really hot, it primes. You have to prime it. And then once it's up to temperature, it's all good to go. Not the easiest thing to light sometimes. Sometimes you have to screw a little piece of tissue paper up. Yeah, see what I mean? Doesn't always want to light. It needs some heat. Oh, the smoke is killing me. Come on, stop. Okay, that's on. All right, smoke, stop it. Why? Why? Oh, it can ruin a camp, smoke, it really can. I just need the wind to blow that way. I should have put the fire over there. But you know what? I've had the fire over there and I've had the smoke as well. All right, this is going good. Alright, we're going to have our crumpets. Trangia is not the quickest thing in the world. In fact, it's painfully slow. Painfully slow. So it's not the sort of thing you want to have if you're in a rush. But if you want to stay quiet, then it's perfect. Oh, and I did find my pad pump. Alright, and then after that we're going to have a coffee. So I've got my crumpets. And on those I'm just going to have butter. Alright, see now the smoke has stopped. It's a different camp. Okay, let's see if these crumpets are ready, if the pan is ready. Okay, we're sizzling. Now this wispy rain is really irritating. I'd rather it was heavy rain and not blowing in. Oh, hold on, we've got a problem here. I've got fuel leaking. Oh, I must have just spilt it. I hope that's not leaking directly out the bottom of the... Well, that'll be a nightmare if it is. Only got one of those. Right, let's get the crumpets on. I think crumpets are English. Can't remember. My dad used to love crumpets. Right, so the trick here is put a knob of butter on each one. And then you'll know they're done. Oh, smoke, go away. Okay, when that starts to melt, then the crumpets are ready. Look at this pan, it's just tipping. So this pan is actually a Trangia pan, but it doesn't fit. Ay, ay, ay. Wow, I tell you what, I've got one hell of a flame going on under there. That does not seem normal. Oh, boiling away. I actually think it's spilling. Ah! Jesus, that's not normal. I think it's burst. It has burst. The whole thing's on fire. Crazy, it's just boiled off straight away. This might actually even boil a hole in the bottom of the thing. Okay, that's bad. That's really bad. That's why I saw flames earlier. Yeah, it's on fire. Unreal. So what's happened is, I would say, a safe bet is the alcohol burner has split somewhere. I just can't catch a break. Unreal. It's split and it's spilling out the sides there, I can see it. It might be safe to use if I don't fill it up again. So if I only put a little bit in, then we might be okay. But that was crazy. It's never meant to do that. All right, look, see the butter is melted? These are good to go. So I need my plate. Ah, smoke again. Oh. I think I might have to do a second lot. Let me put the rest on. This pan keeps falling over, it's rubbish. What were they thinking? And it's for this one as well, so I don't know what that's all about. Okay, I'll give him a TREAT in a second. Wow, that was crazy. Mind that, Bruno. Okay, I've got some dental sticks for him here. He loves. What's that, Bruno? Go on then, take it away. Go on, ready, go. You can go and eat that over there. Oh, oh, come on. With the smoke, really? I might have to rethink the direction of this fire. Now I'm wondering how I'm going to boil water and have a kettle. Bon appetit, bro. Sorry about the smoke. Oh, these are so good with lashings of butter on. What are you doing? Oh. Kettle's on, we'll get a coffee. Oh, and there's a little bush robin. Can you see him down here, sitting next to me? That's what Bruno is looking at, because he's tracking me. See him there? So cute. Oh, come on, stop with the smoke. I hope you can see him. They're very sweet. No good. Away, away, away. Come on, go. No. Oh, now I've had something to eat. I know this coffee's going to be good. Next to this fire, awesome. With this view, it's amazing. Almost boiled. So I say, this is not the quickest thing in the world using a Trangia. But it's relatively windproof, very, very stable. And when the actual fuel burner doesn't leak, it's really good. And now the smoke has stopped. So now I'm happy. I'd be happier if Bruno wasn't persistently begging for food and scraps and trying to find stuff. This is something that Bruce knew straight away. Well, I guess after just a couple of camps, that it's not acceptable to just keep loitering and begging and looking for food and scraps. So you have to tell him to go away. He's had his treat, that's it. He's had his snacks. He had a massive breakfast, so that's it. Any more begging and he's gone. Now, if he just wants to come and lie down, cool. But he doesn't. He's got water there. He's all sorted. Not that he needs water. I mean, look. He's got a whole river to drink from. All right, here we go. We've got action. Okay. Oh, actually, I might put that in my even bigger cup. Because it's insulated. And then have a second cup ready to go. This is all about gluttony. I'm not going to hide it. You go camping to eat and drink whatever you want. Okay. Bruno, away. Enough. That's it. I know what you're doing. Go on. Away. See? Had to be put in his place. I need to look at this burner and find out how that leaked out and where the crack might be. I've got a feeling if I didn't fill it completely and I just put it a bit lower, then it wouldn't be a problem. But that burnt the strap, so the strap's useless now. Because that caught on fire there. See, it's stuck to it. Oh well. Right, I'll have this one first. Cheers everybody, thanks for coming. That was a late lunch, but worth it. Those crumpets were delicious. I might split some of these bigger logs. We'll see. By not splitting them, they do last longer. But you might end up with more smoke. Anyway, I'll bring you guys back later. Probably when we're ready for dinner. And probably when it's chucking down with rain, because it is forecast. Right, bring it back everybody. Yeah, Bruno. You having fun? You know, you got a big nose. It's coming down. Started raining heavily. Hello, puppy. Love it like this. Absolutely love it. And so does Bruno. Don't you, puppy? Hmm? This fire is cranking. And I've split some of my wood. Burns much better, less smoke. But look at this. Look at my setup. Stunning. The fantail up there. The robins have been visiting. And this rain is just constant. Lovely. Isn't it? I'm relaxed. Can you tell? I'm very relaxed. Time for a beer. Cassell's Double Cream Milk Stout. Hello, Bruno. Oh. Treacly. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for coming. I'm in my happy place. What a place to come back to after all this time. Beautiful. Wow. That's delicious, Bruno. It's just, Cassell's make the most beautiful beer. I'm gonna have to try and do a tour of their brewery next time I'm down in Christchurch, because it's just delicious. They used to do a triple cream stout, which was also superb. I mean, this one is what, 8%? This is their double. I don't know if they ship globally, but if they do, if you can find it, Cassell's, C-A-S-S-E-L-S. I swear by this stuff, it's so good. Hello, my puppy. So I split some wood, it's cranking. I've just put some more on, so it's really gonna crank now, because I want to get it to the point where I've got a really good bed of coals. The temperature is really dropping fast. You can probably see from my breath. The rain is settling in. It's meant to get heaviest in about an hour or two. and then tonight should be clear. But could be really cold, could have a frost, could be ice, I don't know. We shall see. Right, I'm going to sit, listen to the rain, which is just beautiful. I'll bring you back when it's time for his dinner. I've said the D word, but he's had so many treats, he's fine. So I'll bring you back then. Thanks again, everyone. Cheers. What a beautiful evening. It's pelting down, or at least it has been, but look at this. I'll put my base layer on underneath, my wool, merino wool top hoodie, with beanie on. I am absolutely toasty, but this thing is now taken off, and now I'm getting too hot. Oh. Check out my fire, and it is raining on it, so it's heavy rain, but it's just such an awesome fire that the rain hasn't got a chance. And look who's down here. Hey Bruno, curled up with me in front of the fire. What an evening. I hope you can hear the rain. It just hasn't stopped. I expect the stream will start to rise soon. Holy moly, what a fire. Excellent. I'm going to let that get to coals. I've only got a bit of firewood left, not much. Enough for another one like that. I'm not going to bother with a fire in the morning, probably. We'll see. There's plenty of smaller stuff around, sticks and stuff. I can make a stick fire and get some instant heat. But this will be good to have tonight, just this lot, for cigar time. But I've got to let that get to coals, and then I can start cooking dinner. And it'll be pitch black by then. This is what we're here for. Isn't it, Bruno? We're here for the fire, and the food, and the dinner. Oh, you know the dinner word. Dinner, dinner. Dinner, dinner. Bruno has the best head tilt in the world. So he's got trigger words to make him head tilt, which is Bruno, Bruno, dinner. Oh, well now he's resting his head, so he can't. It's his dinner time soon. I know. So I'll give that to him soon. Once this has got nearer coals, then I'll give him his dinner. It's getting so hot here. I might have to move back a bit because I'm getting absolutely cooked. Really cooked. It's so cool. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to have a really great fire and to have this heavy rain, this spot, and my tent. And I told you I found the pad pump, which is great. Oh, it's all good. I might set my lamp up shortly because it's going to get dark very soon. Dark very soon. Oh. Hey, Bruno. Oh, tell me it can't get better than this. This is why we come out to places like this. When you know, you know. It's dinner time. Time to put the dinner on. So let's get the grill on. A couple of other things I need to do. I need to get Bruno's light on. There we go. So I need to get Bruno's light on, and we need to put the burgers on because we're having burgers. So what I'll do is maybe I'll move you around a bit. Oh, it's absolutely soaking. How's that? Is that better? Oh, I hope so. These are tough. These are tough conditions. You have to excuse the light. I've got to have the lights on so I can see what I'm doing. Hey, Bruno. All right, let's get Bruno's dinner on. He's desperate. And there's a river running right down here, right under my seat. All right, Bruno, let's get your dinner. These conditions. And while I'm up, let's get a beer. Wait, sit. Good boy, wait. Go on then. Okay. So this is going to be kind of tough. I hope you can see me. This rain is just coming down. Look, you probably can't tell, but if I put my light on, you might be able to see it. Watch. Can you see that rain? When I do that? I'm sure you can. It's pretty violent. Okay, burgers. So I think I've got... Oops. Yeah. Oh, you know what? They're still frozen. Not a problem. You can cook this from frozen. So I've got premium Angus beef patties. Oh, they're only partially frozen. Now the thing is, they're going to get rain on them. So I'm going to have to lower this as much as possible. Oh, and I haven't got my fireproof gloves with me. Damn. How am I going to lift this thing? Oh, this is, you know, this is one of those moments where everything goes wrong and I drop the whole lot. You just know it's going to happen. Ah, you see, there it is. Oh man. Anyone who knows my channel knows that is what happens. Oh my gosh, I've done it again. Come on. Okay, let's try not to do it this time. It's hard because I haven't got my gloves. And this fire is so hot. Okay, but I think we did it. Yep. I just need a way to prop this up. Alright, stay. Alright, if I can get a stone or something. There we go. Okay. Whoa. This isn't easy, but I'll get there. Got it. Okay, we're cooking. They will not take long. All right. It's so loud. Right, so somewhere I've got my bread, I've got some cheese here. And got my plate. Oh wow. This is just relentless. And let me bring you around a bit more. Ugh. Oh, every time I do it, I get soaked. Oh, now you're on a wonk. Hang on. I'm trying. Okay. How's that? Is that better? Good. Oh man. This rain. Bruno, stop. Oh. Just even going out there for a few seconds, got absolutely soaked. All right, we're getting there. We're getting sorted now. You'll have to excuse me. I don't even know what I'm meant to be doing here. Right. Okay, we're on now. We're on. We're working. So these burgers are not going to take long at all. But the issue I've got is it's just so hot. I needed bigger tongs. That's my problem, is it's just so hot. Oh. So what we're going to do is double cheeseburgers. So I've got Jarlsberg. Oh, I'm dripping somewhere up here as well. This might be the hole. Yeah, it is. I haven't dealt with it. Okay. Well, it just is what it is, okay? It is what it is. There's splashing going on everywhere. There's splashing coming off the umbrella on the camera. Superb. I love it. Okay, I've got Jarlsberg. How many slices? Loads. I think I need to have some. Jarlsberg. Lovely. Okay. I'm going to turn the burgers over. I know you can't see it properly, but I'm going to turn the burgers over and then put the cheese on. And I think this is going to melt really quickly. I think on the top ones I'm going to put 2 layers. Why not? Oh, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's completely do it. 2 layers on each one. Double cheeseburgers. Not going to mess around with any onion or stuff. These are going to be ready in no time because the fire is so hot. Right, I've got some brioche buns that are not cut. Okay. Knife. Oh, I can tell they're almost ready. Right, I'm going to put the bottom of the buns on the grill. And I've got, come on, yes, tomato ketchup and American mustard. All right, I tell you, the burgers are ready. The buns. The buns are almost ready. Come on. Oh, so excited. Well, I might put the top ones on as well. Oh, great. Not in the fire. Okay. All right, here we go. Yep, burger buns are ready. Oh, that one needs another minute. These are going to be great. Honestly, trust me, they're going to be really good. Because everything tastes better out in the bush. Not everything. Okay. Yes, yes. 1, 2, hot. 3, 4. Oh, they smell superb. I can't explain how good they smell. Look at that mixture of beautiful mustard. And tomato ketchup. Come on. Yes. Oh, yes. And we have 2 beautiful cheeseburgers. Double cheeseburgers with tomato ketchup and American mustard. And a Cassell's Nectaron IPA that is 6%. 6%. Cheers, everybody. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Oh, I need to move back. This fire is so hot. Oh, bon appetit. Oh, can you just picture the smell? Picture it? Think of the smell of just the tomato ketchup, the mustard, cheese and burgers, premium Angus burgers. Wow. I was actually shaking with excitement. Just nothing short of divine. Cheers. And with the beer, oh, so good. All right, everyone. I'm going to take my time with the next one. I really wolfed that down, and I'm going to get indigestion. Oh. Oh dear. Pardon me. Oh. So good. Look, my feet are getting wet. The rain is coming in here. This grill was superb. Such a brilliant grill. Okay, I need to stoke the fire, get it cranking again. Ready for cigar time. Actually, let me do that now. Because just definitely needs doing. And we want to get this thing roaring. Like Katy Perry. Let's get it all on there. It's going to smoke like crazy for a while. But then once it gets cranking, it'll be phenomenal. Yeah, the rain is coming straight in. He's already tried to take my stick once. Right, everyone. Bring you back for cigar time. This is a really, really great camp. Bring you back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody, to Cigar Time. Oh, that meal was epic. It's funny, what's just happened since I just set this up for Cigar Time is the wind just suddenly swirled out of nowhere, and now there's a whole lot of smoke because of the wind. There was no wind a moment ago. It's been dead calm the whole time until I started to speak and do this. Crazy. Now, I don't know how much you can see. I wanted a wide shot on this. I wanted you to see everything. I wanted you to see the rain, the fire. I wanted you to hear the rain. I wanted you to see Bruno. So, it's a right hodgepodge. The fire is toasty hot. Really, really hot. It's just awesome. It's all good. Okay, cigar time. So what we've got is a Henry Upmann Robusto. Got this in London with my friend David, who I stayed with, David and Susan, Evie, Ella and Ned. Stayed with them while I was in the UK. And David was my best man at my wedding, and we had a big day out in London. Had a lot of fun. And I went and got cigars. And we had some fun in the cigar shop. I actually got to sit in the chair that Winston Churchill used to sit in when he went to buy cigars. I can't remember the name of the shop. James Fox, something like that. JJ Fox? I can't remember. Anyway, great cigar shop. Very knowledgeable staff. Excellent. They're very friendly. It was very good. Lovely. Henry Upmann Robusto. Cuban. Beautiful. Okay, so it's been a while. It's been a while, and as usual, I want to start by saying thank you to everyone who has liked the videos, who subscribes to the channel, who clicks the subscribe button, everyone who has got us treats on Buy Me a Coffee, gone to Buy Me a Coffee and bought myself and Bruno treats. That's so appreciated. Again, same as everyone who's purchased YouTube membership to become a member of the channel, an official member. And those who've bought merchandise, the merch, thank you so much as well. And thank you to all of our Patreon members as well. Much appreciated. All the super thanks on the comments too. Thank you so much. And thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the videos over and over again. It really helps the channel. It helps when you don't skip parts of it. It helps when you don't skip the ads either. Sorry to say, but these videos are quite expensive to make, especially with the equipment that I use. It's hot. I'm so hot now. Whew. The actual ambient air temperature is only about 5 degrees centigrade. But this fire is cranking. And yet it's so grim out there. It's really grim. I wouldn't want to be in the tops in this. It would be horrible. I can just tell. Alright, so before I start, just a quick shout out to a young man in Australia, Tyrone. Your mum and dad messaged me, told me everything, and so just want to say hi to Tyrone. Thanks for watching, thanks for being loyal. It's much appreciated, and I hope you carry on watching. And I'm sure Bruno would say hello too. Bruno, you gonna say hello? Oh, Bruno is miles away. I can see his light. He's all the way down the river. Just give him a minute to get back here. Come on, come and say hello. It's a long way away. Here he is. Come and say hello to Tyrone. He's up there, look. What's that? There you go. All right. Thank you, Tyrone, for watching. Thanks to Mum and Dad as well. Okay, so most of this is going to be about the Canada recap and what my journey was like. Obviously, I was gone totally from here 6 weeks. So a lot of people wanted to see the greeting that Bruno gave me when I got home or got to the airport. So I'll put that up now. Hello, Bruno.
Who's that?
Hello, puppy.
Who is it?
Hello.
Who is it?
Hey. Oh, don't hide. It's okay. Hello, my puppy.
Who
I
is
know,
it?
Crumbles. Hello. Hello.
Who is it, Bruno?
Hello, puppy. It's all right. You don't have to cry.
Mr. Daddy.
You don't have to cry.
Mr. Daddy.
Oh, not to cry. It's okay. Hello, puppy. Hello, my puppy. Hello, my Bruno. Hello, my puppy. Oh, did you miss Daddy? Did you miss me? Should we go? Should we get in the car? Right, there you go. I'm back. Daddy's back. Oh, you've changed colour.
When are you going to go camping again?
Changed colour. Are you going camping? No, you're telling me. You want to go camping? Oh. Hello, puppy. Oh, hello. You don't know what to do you? Hello. Hello. Have you had me back? Come on then. We're going to go home. So, as you can see, it was Anne tried her hardest to record. She's not used to filming stuff. But bless her, I think she did a good job. So Canada. I was in Canada for 2 weeks. The original plan was to drive across Canada, bold, in 2 weeks. Oh man, I'm getting hot. Drive across Canada from Vancouver to Toronto. I had the flights booked and everything. And that was my intention. Canada is a massive place. There was so much to see in just BC and Alberta alone that I decided, actually, I wasn't going to make it. If I did try, I'd be driving 700 kilometers a day. Crazy amounts. And B, I wanted to see more of British Columbia and Alberta. No offense to anyone living in between, but I heard it's pretty flat, plain, and honestly, it wouldn't have been worth my while driving across it. That's what they said. And I didn't have time to stop off at any places, so it would have just been quite a boring drive. So I changed plans and I stayed in BC and Alberta. I got to see Steve Wallace. I hung out with him near Edmonton for the night. Stayed in the RV at his place. We had way too much to drink. I don't know how many step twos, and then I bought in a bottle of Kraken rum, which, by the way, I've got some Kraken to go with my cigar. Such a lovely smell. Cheers, everybody. Oh, it just warms you. It's lovely. Absolutely lovely. Yeah, so, yeah, I saw Steve. Had a great time. It took me a while to recover from that night. My favourite places, by far, Whistler Village. I love Whistler Village. It's such a great place. Banff. Wow. I loved Banff. I'd never been there before. It's fantastic. I liked Lake Louise, but it was so crowded, and it's got that really hideously ugly hotel, the Fairmont. I know people think that that's a great brand and that their hotels are state of the art, but I stayed in the Fairmont Vancouver. To be honest, it was pretty rundown, pretty naff. And I don't know who designed that Fairmont at Lake Louise, but it kind of reminded me of The Shining. It was not an attractive building. Sorry. Facts. But what I did love was Lake Emerald Lake, which is actually quite near. That was spectacularly beautiful, with a stunning lodge. Emerald Lake Lodge, I guess it's called. Beautiful cabins, wood cabins, log cabins, dotted around the edge. Oh, that took my breath away. I loved it. And I said to Anne, if we go back, we've got to go there. We've got to go and stay there, look out over the lake. And I'd like to do it in winter, but Anne's not a winter person. She doesn't really do cold that well. But we'll see. Maybe I can convince her. So yeah, they were my standout places. I saw a lot of other places. It was great. It was a bit weird. Once it sucked being on Highway 1. That sucked. I wish I'd known more. I wish I'd done more research, and I just hadn't. I'm useless at doing that sort of stuff. But I had a fantastic time. The people were so friendly. Everyone was friendly. I had a lovely time. One observation, I didn't see a single policeman. The entire time I was there. I didn't see a police car, I didn't see a highway patrol, nothing. Not in Vancouver, not on the roads, driving in between, nothing. Very strange. I've never witnessed that. Now, I don't know why that is. I just didn't see any police anywhere. I don't know, maybe there's just not that much crime around those areas. So, another observation, Canada, or at least the parts I was in, not cheap. Not cheap. I tell you what, Canada, some of your prices are comparable to New Zealand. And considering how many people you have, I was really surprised. Not cheap at all. The fuel wasn't cheap, and the food wasn't cheap. So I don't know what's going on there, but I think you're getting ripped off somewhere. Surely there's no excuse for your fuel not to be dirt cheap. Canada has some of the biggest oil reserves in the world and can frack this stuff. And food? I don't know. Where are you getting it all from? But I think you're paying too much for it. You just cross the border into the States, it's so much cheaper. But yeah, I'd say Canada is on a par with New Zealand here. And New Zealand is ridiculously expensive. It's an incredible rip-off. People here are ripped off left, right and centre for everything they buy. And they've got no choice, because there's just no competition. It's a complete scam here. Ponzi scheme on everything. It's all a rip-off in New Zealand. And tourists come here and they're actually surprised how expensive this place is. But you don't have any choice. We're in the middle of nowhere. And they can charge whatever they want. Fair play. Massive. Canada is a massive, massive place. And I just didn't really take into account just how massive it was. I loved the drive up through the Rockies. Fantastic. Beautiful. Columbia Icefall. Oh, it's just so pretty. But yeah, it's a massive place. You could buy an RV, live in there, and see something different every day, probably till the day you die, just because it's that big. Another observation, all the campgrounds are closed. Pretty much every single one. RV site, campgrounds, national parks, they are all closed in winter in BC and Alberta. That sucked. They're blocked heavily with snow. No snow plows to clear them out of the way. That really sucked. I struggled. I did struggle, and it got me down a little bit. I know people warn me that it's pretty close, but I was just really surprised because it's so beautiful. I know it gets cold and you've got to have the right gear and the right equipment for it, but it's so pretty. And I'd have thought there'd be a market for it. So no, I struggled. I really struggled to find places to camp. Sucked. Really sucked. Everywhere I turned up was shut. Big gate across it, thick snow, meter deep, you couldn't get to it. And wouldn't open till May. And I was there March. That blew. Such a long season, the winter there, that it's closed. Crazy. So, Canada. All in all, I absolutely loved it. Brilliant place. I'd love to go back, do a winter there again. And I probably will, and I'll probably rent. The RV company, that Canada Dream, by the way, little did I know, when I was chatting with a lady at the end, it's a New Zealand company. Canada Dream is owned by TFL here in New Zealand. So I'm going to talk to them because I really want to go to Alaska next year and do an RV in Alaska. And Canada Dream do have a station there, but they just don't usually open it in winter except for returns. So I'm going to see if I can organize with them to pick one up and use one, because they're fully winterized down to -30. And if it gets colder than -30, there are procedures, but it will be fine. So yeah, I'd love to do that. But who knew Canada Dream was actually a New Zealand company? I'm sure most people watching this had no idea. Alright, so that's the trip. Fantastic, loved it. Thank you for watching the videos. There are 3 videos. If you haven't seen them, please go and watch them in sequence. Stick with them. I did so much, and I tried to show so many aspects of van life, so much of Canada. I tried to show all sorts of things. Not my usual kind of video, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Unfortunately, obviously I didn't have Bruno with me. Got a few comments. Look, people don't seem to quite understand the concept, some people, that for me to get to Vancouver was an 11-hour flight. If I was to take Bruno, that means you have to get to the airport at least 3 hours before the flight. He then has to be put in a cage, and I don't get to see him until we land in Vancouver, and then I go and get him. Which means he goes through all the stress of that air travel in the hold of the plane. Doesn't get to sit in the plane with the passengers. He'd be in the hold of the plane, cold, noisy, not knowing what the hell is going on. And then I'd be in Canada in the middle of winter, and again, you wouldn't know what the hell's going on. I'd be dragging him out of summer here into Canada, into winter there. No. And then I got a comment saying, oh, dogs aren't just for Christmas. I can't believe you'd leave your dog behind to do a YouTube video. Are you absolutely out of your mind? Whoever said that? Crazy comments. Some crazy comments. Like you never go away once you own a dog. You can't leave it alone for a minute. Give me a break. And had him. Jeez. This is what I have to put up with on the channel. I get some stupid comments. Some other comments saying, I don't like this format of video, I'm unsubscribing. This isn't camping. Okay. Again, people think that this channel is made just for them specifically and what they want to see. It's what I want to produce. That's it. And if you like it, then great. I try to produce stuff for everybody, all sorts of people. Old, young, adventurous, people stuck in hospital. So, just accept that not every video is going to be what you want for you. Doesn't mean you have to unsubscribe or be nasty. That's just such an entitled, self-entitled attitude. Anyway, there you go. But now I'm back. And you saw Buddy, the seating is done. I've got to get the electrical work done and maybe a few other little things fixed. My plan this year is to do a couple of road trips in New Zealand with Buddy and probably Bruno. It depends. I would say Bruno is now 400 meters away down the river. I can see the light. It's miles away. Bruno! Here he comes. Wow, he's a long way away. This is how long it takes. This is how far away he was. Oh, this is a distance. Hello, puppy. You were a long way away, weren't you? He's exploring. He's got seeds all over him again. He finds these sticky seed things that just stick to his legs. Oh, he's cleaning the grill for me. Oh well. It gets sterilized the next time it goes on the fire anyway. Alright. So yeah, a lot more trips with Buddy. And I can't take Bruno every time because some of the places I want to go to are national parks. So he's not going to be on every single one. I just can't do it. I am going to, this winter, for the first time ever, do hot tenting. So a company is sending me a couple of hot tents. They contacted me and I said, sure, send them to me. They're not paying me. I'm not doing any sponsors. I haven't done one for a long time and I probably won't do any sponsors this year. I don't know. I don't know yet. It depends. It just feels a little bit too much like work when I do a sponsor. That it's all about the money and I just don't want to. It's just me. I did do sponsorships. They really helped the channel. And other people should definitely do sponsorships to get the money. I just, for me, sometimes I just don't want to do them. So I will take Buddy, I will take tents and backpack and everything with Buddy as well so I can go on wild camp if I go somewhere. I really want to try and get Buddy up to Mars, up to the top of my campsite. It's at 1,700 meters. It's a rough road, so I've got to be careful. It would take me some time to get up there, but I really want to do that and see what Buddy's like in a severe ice and snowstorm. Can it cope? We'll see. So yeah, a lot planned. A lot more in the truck. And I've got a whole load of tents coming. Different tents, hot tents. I've bought some very expensive tents. I've got a Samaya tent coming, another one. Have I got another Hillberg tent coming? I don't know, but I've bought a whole ton of stuff. I've got new bedding in here that you're going to see tonight that I'm very excited to use, the Big Agnes. Bought that a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, it's all happening. There's a lot going on the channel. I want to do some great cooking. I've got a whole load of new cigars that I want to try. This is going to be a fun year. It really is. I hope it's going to be a cold winter. I hope we're going to have a lot of snow, a lot of ice storms. I can't wait. And a lot of rain. And a lot of grim. Alright everyone. I'm going to end it there. I'm roasting next to this fire. It's insane here. Bruno is steaming like crazy next to it. I don't know if you can see the steam coming off him. That's not smoke, that's steam. Same thing, Bruce used to do the same thing. Thanks for coming, cheers. Bring you back at bedtime. Oh, and sit rep, the rain has stopped. Oh, I get a lot of people saying, what's sit rep mean? It's a military term, means situation report. That's it, just Google it. If you don't know what it means, just Google it, sit rep, situation report. All right everyone, bring you back at bedtime. Okay, it's bedtime everyone. Let me pump up my mattress, my pad. No, Bruno, out, 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 out. You gotta wait. Out, 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 Bruno, out, out, out. Oh, he's desperate to come to bed. It's funny because Bruce would never come to bed. Bruno loves it. But I've got to dry him off first and get his bed ready. Okay, let me pump this up. Alright. It just fits. Okay, now let's put my bed on. So, this big Agnes, what is it? Lone Ranger? Lost Ranger. 0 Fahrenheit. It's 2 bags. So it's a 3-in-1 system. So my head's gonna go up that end. And what you do is you just cinch it onto the pad. That's the theory. Let's see if it works. This is a big pad. Okay. What have I done wrong here? Oh. Let me try that again. You cinch it onto the pad. I had it done up way too tight. Oh man, what am I doing? Come on. Okay. You know what? This is a bit weird. But I think I get the hang of it. I think I see what it's trying to do here. But it comes completely cinched up. With clips and all sorts. And I didn't get a chance to test this at home. Alright, there you go. It does fit on perfectly. Nope, came off. Oh man, come on. I can do this. Alright, got it. Okay, now I don't know where the clips are. I've got to work that all out. Oh god. I tell you what, the Zembivvy system is a lot easier than this. This is a real faff. Yeah, this is a faff. I'm almost giving up on this. I just can't see how this is meant to clip on. Oh, I see, you have to cinch it. Okay. Alright, I've got it. Kind of. I've kind of worked it out here. Alright, the Zembivvy system, way easier. Way easier. This is stupidly convoluted. I'm sure it's really comfy once it's on. Alright. Okay, it's on. So there's meant to be a cinch strap here. Sorry for cutting you off. There it is. Clipped on. All good. Okay, we're in. Right, this bag by itself is meant to be good down to 7 degrees centigrade. Now one of the cool things about this is the pillow fits in this like pillowcase at the end. Just here. Pillow pocket. And that's it. And then you've got an inner that you can put in as well and get into if it's much colder. But what I'm going to do is, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to lay it on top like so and get in like that. All right, everyone, I'll bring you back in bed. Oh, right. We're snug. We're in. He's just preening himself. Hello. Hello, puppy. I've got the front door completely closed. But I've got the vents open at the top, the mesh. We should be fine. It's a single wall tent. It is not a warm tent. It's not designed to be a warm tent, but single walls are colder. It's 100% waterproof, but it's a breathable fabric. So I'm hoping no condensation in the morning. I've got the vents open. It does breathe. The floor is 100% waterproof and Dyneema. So very, very waterproof floor. Nothing's coming through this. This doesn't breathe. This is a different material up here. Right now I'm pretty hot. I've got this on, which is quite warm, merino. I might kick this off, but you can see what I mean. This bag is zipped, see, to the pad, so it doesn't move. Now, an observation about this tent that I didn't realize before is I don't fit. How did that happen? So I would have to lie quite diagonally to fit in here. I'm just a little bit too tall, and unfortunately this pad is too big for this tent, so I'm gonna have to reorganize a bit so I can get it completely at an angle. But what it does mean is I couldn't sleep in here with two people. So if one of you is 6 foot, doesn't matter what you do, one of you is gonna have an uncomfortable night. So I'm gonna move all my junk, I've got a lot of it, over here, and then move the pad down there a bit, and hope that fixes it, because I don't fit otherwise. Okay, we'll see how that works out. Let me lie down and see if I can fit in here now. Just, my feet are touching the walls. My head is fine. Wow, I didn't notice that before. Yeah. So it's designed for two people, this tent. But there's no way you can fit two full-size mattresses in here. Just no way. Samaya 2.5. It's not big enough. Maybe mountaineers, which is what it's designed for, in France, are not that tall. I don't know. Maybe they've got teeny tiny sleeping pads. Anyway, alright everyone. Unless something major happens in the middle of the night, which I'm not expecting it to, I'll bring you back in the morning. Night, Bruno. You gonna say goodnight to everybody? Hey, Bruno? You gonna say night to everybody? No? Alright, night everybody. See you in the morning. Morning, Bruno. Oh, 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 ow. Oh. Morning, everybody. Oh, no. No. Hello, my lovely. Oh, oh, French kissed first thing in the morning by Bruno. Lovely. Morning. You're all dry and nice and warm. You have a nice sleep? So I had a rubbish sleep. Rubbish. Gotta tell you right now, Big Agnes, this system of yours, Lone Ranger, Lost Ranger, worst sleeping system I've ever used. The worst. It was rubbish, especially for the amount of money. Oh, it was so bad. I had to get out of it and get in their mummy sleeping bag, which I hate mummy sleeping bags, and sleep in this instead.
which was way more comfortable. And I'm sleeping on top of that whole system now. It was terrible, awful system. How did you create such a rubbish sleep system? I think what they tried to do was copy Zembivy and just ended up making a complete hash of it. And then charging $1,000 or whatever it was, $700 for it. Right. No condensation. Partly because I've got the vent, the door open with the mesh on. But also, Bruno. Oh no. Also because, well, this is a breathable tent. Hello, my lovely. Morning. Morning. This is the normal greeting from Bruno. Isn't it? Morning. Nice and dry and lovely. Alright, I've got to let him get up. Just beep beep, so we've got to get up and have a coffee. It is cold out there. Oh, excuse me. It's cold. I'm tired. I need a coffee. Oh man, that was rough. Right, bring you back outside. Come on then, Bruno. Oh. And my pad didn't fit in this tent. It was all bad. Nothing went according to plan. Right, where's the main zip, Bruno? Here we go. Hold on, hold on. Go on then. Come on, Bruno, out. He goes straight for the pan. Oh, it's grim out there. Really grim. Bruno, leave my cup alone. Oh, God. He's meant to be desperate to go to the toilet. Oh. Well, everything seems to hold up well. I just noticed a couple of drops of water, what I thought was water at the seam of the Dyneema with this material inside at the back. It was wet as I ran my finger all the way along the ridge. But I realised, I thought, oh my God, how can that leak? Look at it, it's beautiful seam sealant. But it wasn't that. It was condensation from me breathing next to the Dyneema. So that shows, I guess, there's only so much you can cope with. But I'm talking about, in terms of quantity, I'm talking about maybe 4 droplets of water, that's it. Right, let me put my boots on and let's get a coffee on. Wow, my back. My back is so sore. What do I need? Oh, I need to sit down. Because the sleeping bag was so uncomfortable, my back is really sore. Right, now Bruno wants his breakfast. So let me just fuel this up and get the coffee on first, so I can think straight. Lighter. Bruno, away. Come on, away. I don't want you around this when I'm doing fuel. So remember not to overfill it because of the crack. And I can actually see it when I pour in the fuel. It comes out somewhere around here, and there is a bit of metal loose here. So this is ruined now, but luckily I have spares. What I do need is a lighter. It's really coming down. All right, Bruno, you just got to leave me alone for a minute. I've got to wake up. I tell you what, let's give him his breakfast now, because he's pestering me now because he knows it's breakfast time. Wait. Sit. Not in the rain. All right, come on, come on. Come on then. He stands in the rain, he doesn't care, he sleeps in the rain. Border collies are strange creatures. Alright, can I light this without setting the whole thing on fire? What I might do is light a match, a flare match, and put that in. It's a lot easier. Okay. I want enough water for a couple of coffees straight away. But I might have to refill. That because I can't fill it up fully because it leaks. So, the tent situation and the tarp situation. Tarp is perfect, no pooling. And as I knew, you've got to keep tightening it. And I kept tightening it after I pitched it and it was raining. Adjusted some of the guys. One of the guys came out from this pole just because I pulled it so hard. And it was slooping. I could see it flopping a bit. But now it's perfect. It's withheld everything. No pooling at all, which is a first for me. The fire, well, I just don't know if I can be bothered this morning with a fire. It's just going to be so drenched immediately. The fire pit is drenched. I'm not cooking anything on the fire. And I am warm enough. And once I've had coffees, I'll be very warm. So I'm probably not going to have a fire. Because I think it's only just about 0. So it's not super cold. I'm even wondering whether I have breakfast. I'm so full. So full. I had all those crumpets yesterday and I had 2 double cheeseburgers last night. I don't know that I can manage it. Seems like too much. So what I'll do is, instead of breakfast, I'm gonna make a concoction. This will be a hazelnut latte chocolate mocha. Don't judge me. But it has everything that I'll need. Wow. This is not going to be a nice walk out. It's really coming down. I don't know if you all can hear it. So the river has come up. That's loud. Bruno's got my fire stick. He's been eyeing it for ages, since yesterday. He tried to take it away, you know, like he did up on the tops. When he snuck it away, he tried to do that again. Bruno, is that my stick? You got my fire stick. How can I say no to him? Okay, so we've got, what would you call it? A chocolate hazelnut mocha? Something like that. Should be tasty. So the tent. Yeah, I don't know how I got that wrong. I didn't realise that the Max pad that I have, which is the Thermarest Max, doesn't fit in there. Never even occurred to me that it wouldn't fit. I guess it kind of makes sense because these are ultralight mountaineering tents. And so they're not taking as much stuff and they're really conscious of weight. So I guess if I'd taken my normal pad, that would have been fine. And I think on the top, when I took this up to Mars, I used a normal pad, and that's why it all fit so well. So yeah, that was uncomfortable. But the worst part of it all was the sleeping system. The Lost Ranger -18, 0 Fahrenheit bag. Oh, what were they thinking? Honestly, the base where it connects to the pad, the material they've used, and the fact that only one zip, you've only got one zip that goes all the way around, so you're constantly cinched on your right side. If you've got slightly wide shoulders, it meant that I just got caught up in it when I turned over. And also it was just phenomenally uncomfortable. That material is awful. So slippery and sticky if you don't have a top on. If I did it, the direct competitor to that would be a Zembivy, which uses cotton. It's beautiful, so comfortable. Zembivy is probably the best sleep system, you know, that attaches to a pad and everything that there is on the market. I wanted to try this because I've got 3 Zembivies. They've come out with a new 950 loft Zembivy that I've been holding off on just because I've got 3 already. And I just wanted to see what this was like. But that's it, done. I'm never using that thing again. It was rubbish. The mummy bag was way more comfy by itself. So luckily that saved me, because I was not going to sleep in that other thing. It just wasn't working. Whereas in the mummy bag, I actually slept. But basically, sorry, the base is just too restrictive. Too restrictive. I think if you're a small person, fine, it would work kind of well, but still the material is awful. It's disgusting. It's like this slippy sil nylon stuff, and it just feels horrible to sleep on. I'd rather sleep directly on the pad. So Big Agnes, big thumbs down for that. In the future, I'm going to stick with my lightened equipment, my UGQ and my Zembivy stuff. I might order the new Zembivy bag to test that as well, the 950 Ultralight. Looks like a good system. So yeah, I didn't sleep well. You don't usually sleep really well when you're camping anyway, but that was terrible. And some of you will have noticed I'm back to my original high back chair, this thing. I try all these other ones out. They've all got compromises. Every single one of them is compromised. This is the only one where it's a high back with a cushion. It's strong. It's got 2 pockets that hang freely on the side, so you can put your phone, hotkeys, whatever in, and they won't break when you sit down. And it's sturdy, it's strong. Thank you, Bruno. I've got up and down off this chair how many thousands of times filming, and sat down really hard on it, even when I've been extra heavy. Not bent, not broken, nothing. And you can't buy this chair anymore. I couldn't believe it. Is it on the heavy side? Yeah, but it's a superb chair, but you just can't buy it. I'm gutted. I'm going to keep looking. There's got to be a replacement, just under a different brand name. All right, we're almost there. Any other gear? Not really. My backpack, you see I've got my 120 litre Carrymore Special Forces pack. That thing's a beast. You can fit so much stuff in there. It's heavy. But this isn't a long walk. It's a half an hour, so not too bad. No, it's all been good. All been good. Right. Let's get this coffee on in the pot, and let's sit back and enjoy this rain. Hey, Bruno.
me a stick. Come here. Come here.
He loves his sticks. You see, this weather doesn't bother him at all. He loves it. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for coming on this one. It's been a long time. Where's the stick, Bruno? Where's the stick? Come on, bring me a stick. Alright, it's clearing up a bit. So I got some wood, just a few sticks. If you're wondering what he's looking at, why he's so focused, there is a robin right by the camera on the ground. And he's tracking this robin. So the bush robin is digging through the ground, trying to find food, because I've unsettled it, I've disturbed the ground. So he keeps coming over. And he came right onto my foot. So if I dig here, he might come over to my foot and you might be able to see him. Let's see what he does. He's right there. If only you... I mean, you can tell by the way Bruno's looking that he's right next to me. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to light the fire. Just a little twig fire. Now the wood is pretty wet, so I'm going to use 2 fire lighters. Bruno, where are you going? Okay, mind out. I think he wants to play with the robin. And it seems to have brightened up, at least for now anyway. Alright, let's light this. I'm a sucker for punishment because I'm going to get all smoky again. But the flames will just take it to the next level. This is my 2nd cup. I've got enough for 1 more large cup of mocha. Ugh. And then that will be my breakfast. So if you're caught out in the bush and or in a forest, whatever you want to call it, wherever you live, in the woods, and it's wet and everything's wet and the wood just feels wet, you've got to snap the branches off of dead trees, not get the ones on the ground. So the ones on the trees, if they snap and they snap instantly with no bend whatsoever, they're dry, they're good to use. And get a twig fire going. It honestly makes your day. You could just get tons and tons and tons of twigs, snap them all, have them all ready, and then just keep piling them on. And you know, the bigger bits nearer the trunk, you put those at the top, you're going to have a great fire. And the instant satisfaction, the heat, it's just superb. I mean, this is starting to take already, and I can already feel the heat from that, just that flame there. Right, I'm just going to chill. I'm going to chill. I've got another cup of coffee to have a bit later. I'm in no hurry. I want this stream to go down a bit. It's a little bit high at the moment, but it will go down. Make it easier to cross. At the moment it's all swirled up. Yesterday it was all clear, now it's all swirled up with silt. So you can't see where you're putting your feet. So I want that to drop a bit, and then we'll begin pack down. Also, my back is in agony, my lower back. So I've taken more ibuprofen. It's the constant getting up and down from the chair, crouching, does your back in. All right, everyone, bring you back for pack down. Bruno's lying over there, and look who's come to see me. Little Robin. Hey, little guy. They're so cute, so friendly. Ooh. See him behind me? So he landed on my foot. And Bruno was a little bit jealous. Oh, he flew off because look who's up. He was lying there watching him for quite a while. Didn't do anything. That's because I keep saying his name. So bush robins are just so friendly. And if you disturb the ground for them, they'll come right up to you. They'll sit on your foot while you're breaking it apart. Try and look for worms, insects, bugs, all sorts of things. Very cute, very sweet, very friendly. It's a lucky sign. Even if Bruno doesn't see it that way. So the fire is lovely. It's lasted a lot longer than I thought. It's giving off so much heat. It really does. It does make your morning, I have to say. I have to admit it. It lifts your spirits when it's cold. Look at this. Paradise. Right, time to pack everything up. As usual, I will spare you the full-length version, and I will fast forward this from now. Bruno wants a treat, so we'll give him a treat. Sit pretty. Good boy. Excellent, sit pretty. It's raining. Quite heavy. I'm still packing up. I'm still going to fast forward a bit. Okay, so everything is now pretty much packed in the tent, in the pack. I've got to squidge it down a bit, and then we can get on with taking the tent and the tarp down. Oh look, first time I've got some pooling. So we'll take down the tent first. I've got to think about what I'm going to wear on my walk out, because it's chucking down. So I don't want too much gear on, so I'm going to take my base layer off, put my rain layer on, and then we'll get on with it. Wow, it's really coming down now. I couldn't have timed this worse. I should have left this. Oh, I should have done it earlier. Okay, we need to take all the pegs out of the tent, zip it up, and then put it away. Oh, this weather, I can see it coming in. It's so weird. I've got blue sky chucking with rain, blue sky chucking with rain. And in case you're wondering, the fire has long gone out. Blue sky. I can't believe it. Overhead, completely blue sky. So maybe, wow, it really is. Maybe that was it. Maybe it's over. Maybe it was a really brief rainstorm. But right now, totally blue sky. Perfect. Because I was dreading taking this down in the soaking wet. This is a great tarp. Okay, tent is done.
This is so light, this tent. Ah, just the tarp. And all the guys. Now, if it's definitely stopped raining, then I will take it down now. Leave myself exposed. Yes, it has, so let's take it down. The temperature is 40 Fahrenheit, 4 degrees centigrade, something like that, 3.5. So it's chilly, but not freezing. Okay. Gonna keep this pole for next time. People ask me, why do I do that? Why do I collapse the fire pit? It's so that it doesn't fall on any animals. Birds, or if a deer or anything comes sniffing around, it could fall on them and hurt them. So better just to collapse it. Build it up next time. Right, I'm all packed up. I've just got to tighten all of this up, pack the camera away and bring you back on the GoPro. Okay, sight is clear. Everything in the pack. It's pretty cold. I think it's got a little bit colder, but the sun is out. I've taken my rain jacket off, but the cloud over there looks suspicious. Yeah, that's got a lot of rain in it. Maybe snow up high. We'll see, I should be okay. But you can see it's blue sky above me. Sight is clear, nothing left, no pegs, just Bruno. Fire is out. Thank you yet again. Stream campsite. Awesome. Okay, let's get cracking. Let me show you how high the stream is now compared to yesterday. Come on, Bruno, let's go. So you remember yesterday I washed my hands in the stream. It was pretty calm. But now it's risen quite a bit, and it's all silty. It's not clear anymore. You've got to get in the water, haven't you? You've got to get in. That's not so bad. I've been here when it's been absolutely impossible to pass. Very dangerous to pass. Come on, Bruno, go. He's stopping because he keeps looking for sticks. So I crossed, well, you can see where I chopped the tree down. Actually, it's formed a new path. It wasn't like this. So I'm going to get wet feet. Watch Bruno cross. He's amazing. He knows what to do. I see, you can't see the bottom of the water, so you can't tell what's under there. Go on, Bruno, cross, cross, cross. Go on then, go on, cross. Go on. So I'm gonna get wet feet. Ah, yep. Oh, I got a boot full. Ah, oh no. Got a boot full. Yuck. Oh, that feels horrible. Wow, the water's changed, completely changed direction. And none of that was flowing yesterday. None of those little waterfalls were flowing. Oh, I've got to take my boot off and let some water out. Oh, yuck. I got such a boot full. Whoa. Mind up, Bruno, don't get too close. I should have put my waterproof pants on. Then that wouldn't have happened. But I've got waterproof socks on.
Not that they help that much. Ah, felt horrible. All right, let's get cracking. So, streams are up. Look at this, it's gushing. Just as a sign as, oh, this pack's heavy. How bad it must be up on the tops. Look at the streams coming off the waterfalls. Look at that. That wasn't flowing at all yesterday. There's another one there. And that's why the main stream rises so much, because of all of these. And that wasn't even very heavy rain. Go on, Bruno. Yeah, so chances are I'm gonna get another wet bootful here. Look, it's a carnage. Go on, Bruno, cross. Show me the way. Whoa, deep at the end there, okay. I might have to jump at the end. Okay, another wet boot. Oh my God. So this is where I chopped the tree down yesterday. And you can see it's spilling over here now as well. Now, the problem with this site is the stream campsite. If the weather is extreme, so 100 mil of rain, whilst it looks fantastic there, you're then trapped. There is no way to cross. There just isn't. Well, not with Bruno, not with a dog. If it was just me, I could make a couple of poles and get across. Wouldn't be that bad. But not with Bruno, no. And I wouldn't risk it. I could carry him, but I wouldn't risk it. So I've actually walked away, turned away from this site before, because I could tell that the river was going to rise so fast and so high. It does go down quickly. So as long as you can wait it out, not a problem. But if it persists a couple of days of weather, so you need to know what the weather's going to be like, then it's not worth the risk. Oh, see how quiet it is when you get out of range of the river. All right, I'm going to plod on, see you back at the van to say my goodbyes. Bruno, come on. Cross. Oh. You having fun? You having fun? Come on, let's go. Oh, made it. Another successful camping trip with Bruno and Tony of AB Camping, or in this case, Camp AB. I had to pick a number. Right, let me dump my pack and say our goodbyes. Thanks again everybody for coming. That was a fantastic camp. Our first one for a couple of months. Well worth it, loved it. Back at the van, back at Buddy. What I'm probably going to do is change into my civvies. Maybe have a cup of coffee in here. Just relax with this beautiful weather suddenly, although this actually maybe not. Oh, that looks grim, and it's coming right our way. Whatever, I'll sit out and have a cup of coffee while I can. All right, everyone, thanks very much for coming. And again, thank you to all of our subscribers, everyone who's clicked like and subscribed to the channel and liked these videos. Everyone who's been following us, everyone who's followed us on the Canada trip, thank you so much. Please go and watch all 3 Canada videos. I really enjoyed them. I had a great time. Thanks to all our YouTube members, everyone who's bought us coffees on buymeacoffee.com, and to everyone who's bought merch. Thank you so much, and to all our Patreon members and all the super thanks. Thank you as well. Please sign up to the mailing list at abcampingandoutdoors.com, and then you'll get to know as soon as a video comes out. Also, you can go and join the community fan page on Facebook. I'll put the link to that in the description. Don't go on the fake one. That's a scam site. You want to go on the legit one that shows me sitting there with the red tent, and the admins ask some questions, and you can join. You can chat about camping, send your own camping things in, and chat about this channel and chat about Bruno as well, who's always happy to be talked about. Aren't you, Bruno? Are you ready to go home? I think you are. So thanks again, everyone, and we'll bring you back next time on Camping with Tony and Bruno of AB Camping. Was that fun? Thanks, everyone. Catch you next time. Bye, Bruno. You can say goodbye. All right. Bye, everybody.